Still Wakes the Deep. So this is a supernatural horror walking simulator. And there's some unique audio and atmospheric effects that make this one worthy of a review video rather than just some screenshots like I would usually post. So let's start with what's good. The most interesting part of this game is the language and culture. The game is set in North Scotland, and the characters speak Scottish English, which I'll show you shortly. The game provides subtitles in American English. Usually the characters can be understood, but there's a few differences that pop up throughout the game to give it some extra character. Scottish dialect and culture is not an area well explored by games, and I appreciate the unique cultural window. Here's some quick examples of the dialect. Note the translation in the subtitles.
This place will be even more of a death trap than it already is.
He's got a point though, Gibbo. We're down to a skeleton crew in the pontoons and it's ropey as fuck down there.
Workers of the world unite! What do you think, Kaz?
I don't know. Just here to fix the lecky.
What do you think will be keeping the lights on if this place falls apart? That's coal, you numpty.
The atmospheric effects are really engaging. The use of fire and water, and to some extent electricity, makes the environment feel lived in, alive, and dangerous. There are underwater sections that can be especially challenging and claustrophobic. Although the game is completely linear, sometimes finding the right way out from the water in time can be a challenge. This makes the game feel intense, appropriately mirroring the disaster environment. So, what's not so good? The story is fairly simple, escape the burning oil rig situation. But each goal gets disrupted with a new intermediate goal. For example, when tasked to start generators, you find out that a set of protective relays must first be cleared, and so on. So at some point it does feel a bit fetch questy, even though there's no fetching going on. There are yellow paint markers everywhere you're supposed to go. Some people in other reviews have found that distracting. I do understand the yellow markings can be turned off. You'll find the jump and hold mechanic is the most common gameplay mechanism throughout the game. The game mechanics in general are simple and repetitive. Also, the game is very linear. There's no opportunities for exploration or multiple paths to solve any problem. In conclusion, Still Wakes the Deep, although mechanically uninteresting, brings some unique story elements, cultural elements, and great atmosphere. Therefore, I say it's worth a playthrough.